Hi guys, it's Renzap again. I'm on my level 16 Scoundrel, doing Hammer Station with Guardian Tank, Commando Healer, and another Scoundrel DPSing with me. Pretty much I didn't speed up the video as quick as before, since Hammer Station doesn't take as long as Aceli's. This dungeon pretty much took me about 20 minutes, and Aceli's took me around 45 minutes, and that's with me and my friend spamming the dialogue with spacebar. That shows a lot. This dungeon's pretty cool because it's actually the first dungeon that lets you use your crew skill to advance past a certain area really quick, and that's pretty cool. I'll show you in a moment. But our little scoundrel friend here, he decides to stealth past these elites, which gets him caught, gets him killed, and makes us have to fight a whole bunch of them. I don't even know what the point of that was. It was just, I'm gonna go stealth past these elites and I'm gonna succeed. I'm not sure what's on the other side, but it made life much harder for us. So at 16, I have a couple of my skills now, but I'm not using them to its full potential. I'm pretty much making up my rotation, which is pretty awful, actually, because I noticed I'm doing something wrong since I'm running out of energy really quick. I'm pretty sure it's because I'm not using pugnacity, as you can see in my top right on Alt 2, I think, underneath recuperate. I don't use pugnacity as often as it should be. I think it's pretty useful. And I don't use vital shots a lot. That's useful too, because it acts as a dot. In my mind, it's useful right now. We'll see in the future what I say about it, because I'm going to be doing a lot of dungeons on this guy. Since on my Guardian, I missed out on most of the dungeons since I decided to just spam quests, level as fast as I can. I only did the dungeons I actually did were Hammer Station and Athis, but Athis was, I don't really remember how that dungeon goes. In this corner right here, you can use your crew skill, scavenging, if you have scavenging, or if anyone in your group has scavenging, to I guess fix that drill, and it drills you a hole in the wall, which you can use to go right straight to the first boss. None of us had scavenging, so we decided to just leave, of course. So yeah, I didn't. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I didn't do many dungeons on my Guardian since I was leveling too fast, and on the planets I were on, once I got past Alderaan, it seemed like there was only 10 people always on the same planet with me, advancing. So every planet, Voss, Vilsavis, blah blah blah, there'd only be 10 people with me. So, and they didn't want to do any dungeons because they're busy spamming quests like me. So I didn't really get any other quests done, or dungeons. It kind of sucked because I missed out on a lot of story, and the flashpoints in this game are really cool. First boss, DN314 Tunneler. What he does is he does that little laser beam. It targets someone random in the party, and your healer has to heal that guy because it does a lot of damage, as you saw there. I'm not sure if it kills you, but it probably would, I guess. He summons these demolition drones, which you should just be ignored and you should just avoid them when they detonate like that. Since I'm a noob at dungeons, I try to kill it, and I noticed that it was a waste of time. So yeah, I think it does kill you if you don't heal someone that's being lasered. Since I dropped pretty low there, then you healed me up pretty quick. So yeah, no problems in this boss fight since it was all easy peasy. Mechanics are easy. Just don't stand near the bombs. And you should be going down. I roll these pants even though I'm only 16 because I didn't notice the other guy was 17. Hammer station you can run anything at 15, and I was only 16. I took it from this guy. Probably could have used it more, even though he decides to jump into stuff randomly. And made it. You could have made use of it in this dungeon, which I didn't because I stayed at 16 the whole time. What we didn't do here was we didn't activate that pipe in the wall. It sprays oil into the ground and then you fire it. It causes a big fire, sets people on a blaze. We didn't use that because we suck. I'm not sure what to call those things. I'll just call them environmental effects. Blah blah. So yeah, so much bunch of trash for now. I don't feel like skipping it in this video since this video is pretty short. I mean, the flashpoint is pretty short. And it might be pretty fun to actually see the whole flashpoint instead of me just skipping 80% of it and just doing the bosses. I actually like this flashpoint. I think the story is that it's Hammer Station is a some sort of station that has the power to shoot asteroids at planets or places. So you're sent there to actually shut it down, which is pretty hilarious because I'd want a station that shoots asteroids. I don't even know how that works. And something about this station makes me feel nostalgic about something because when I crossed that bridge earlier, it reminded me of a movie by Arnold Schwarzenegger. How are you saying his last name? Where he's on Mars or something, and he's trying to get off the planet. I don't remember, but Arnold Schwarzenegger on Mars. That's all I remember. And I think he did a very funny video commentary on that, and it was all over the place. See, I think we're near the next boss now. Oh, never mind. We have to get past. Cross this bridge quickly. The other scoundrel decides to shoot that little environmental. I don't know what to call it. Barrel, explosive barrel. Well, explosive barrels are my favorite because if you hit a group of non-elites with them, it actually just pretty much one hit KOs them, and that's pretty much a time saver. Since non-elites are pretty easy, plus killing them all at once saves a lot of time. Here's one we actually use. I ran ahead to actually do it because last time Tank just forgot, so I just did it for fun. I actually like most of these destroyer droids because they were one of my favorite things to see in Star Wars. Well, the new ones, not really. It's not like the new ones were actually that great. They were okay. I mean, actually they were not okay. They ruined a lot of people's childhoods. But let's not talk about that. Rather talk about the Old Republic, which is much better. And I danced there for no reason. I don't know why. Oh yeah, here's the first boss. The tank tells me to slice droid the left guy, the guy on the left, which I do. I didn't know what it was for before. And the other scoundrel who has downs decides to nade him, so it makes me have to do the damn thing all over again. So I CC him again, because the other guy decides to nade him in the beginning. Take out Sawbones Janov or whatever his name is, and we focus on the boss while we keep the other guy CC'd. That's pretty much it for this fight. It's basically a boss fight with add perk. And DPS them down slowly, painfully slow. I really didn't look up how the DPS classes scaled against each other, because you can't really do that since there's no damage meters, there's no dummies. I mean, why would you need dummies if there's no damage meters, right? So yeah, I don't know how they scale, so I'm not sure if having 2 Scoundrels is optimal at this level. And this part, this dialogue, it takes me a while to load. I think it's because of my fraps, because I'm recording. You have to slice this mainframe stuff, and you choose either disable the power conduits or sabotage them. I end up disabling them, and if you sabotage the power conduits or whatever they are, I think the whole room blows up that those guys were in. I'm not sure. Yeah, they do blow up. That's what I like about this game. Evil choices are funny. It's not funny that those guys blew up. It's just that. Okay, evil choices are more interesting. The good choices are less interesting and more moral. I don't see anything moral in killing these cute little astro droids, though. And yeah, we're about to reach this bridge thing. The funny thing about this bridge, if it's red, you can't cross it and you'll fall. If it's blue, it's good to go. When I first ran this instance on my Guardian, some guy decided to stand on it while it was blue, just started dancing. Then he fell off. He fell off when it turned red, and I spent 5 minutes of my life laughing at him. 'Cause that's just the way it is. I think this dungeon is pretty quick actually. Didn't take that long. Pretty simple bosses. Decent loot. I don't really like DPSing because I'd rather heal or tank. More things to do. DPSing, I just kind of zone out. Especially since there's no damage meter, people can't really tell. But it's not like I'm not doing anything. I'm not saying I'm not doing anything. As you can see, I am. I think we're right at the last boss. Mr. Battle Lord. Can't really tell what his name is. Krishan. Battle Lord Krishan. His mechanics are simple. Pretty much, if he has that red AoE sign on the ground, you avoid it, since he's going to shoot rockets at those points. He puts a flare on the ground first. He summons ads, and he does a little pushback thing to anyone around him, near him. And you'll see in a moment that actually messes up the whole fight, so if we wipe the first time around, since I stand at a really dumb position. So while you wait for me to wipe, which is soon, I'm going to say how much I like how Scoundrels have a shotgun on their offhand. Here it is. Boom! Yeah, round 2. I skipped the walking part because that's pretty boring. This time he's dead for sure. So yeah, what I said about the scatterguns. First time in my life I played an MMO where I could walk up to someone and shoot him in the face with a shotgun. A game that's not Grand Theft Auto. So we're trying to get the ads off the healer because they're trying to rape him. Here I realized I was going to get knocked off again, so I kind of moved a little bit to the left. I'm not sure if this you can do this in hard mode, but I've never tried yet. I'll probably do hard modes on my Guardian and show you guys how to tank them and stuff. But right now I'm just waiting for my guildies to get to 50 because I didn't really wait for them. I decided to spam quests and max level. Well, that's Hammer Station. Pretty simple, pretty easy, fun for the family. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you again.